Hey everybody. I'm eating a candy cane. It's good for my throat. Happy Thursday. I hope all is well. Not much is going on. My back today subsided. I have been having terrible back trouble for the past week and a half. It's annoying when you know that you got to get up and do things regardless, because you have nobody to help you. That's number one. Finished decorating. I only have my table to do, my dining room table, and my countertop, because I like to clear it off. And I found one candy cane. I have no idea how many years I had it, but I'm eating it. It's still good. My tree is up. You see my tree here in the background. I just want to tip this just a little bit so you can see my tree. There's my tree. I only have, every so often, like, I have the boxes of decorations. I didn't decorate it all the way yet. Every time I pass by, if I go to the bathroom or something, like I come out here to go to the bathroom, I'll see like an ornament. I'll pick this up and says, oh, okay, this goes on here on this tree. And then I keep walking. I have to sit and finish decorating, and I just didn't do it yet. Okay. My husband was supposed to help, but kind of got sidetracked. He'd rather play guitar instead of decorate the tree. Okay, fine. He can play music while I'm decorating the tree. That's fine. To do a few Christmas tunes. Okay. Wow. Situation. I have a lot of friends. I'm just going to get into this. I have a lot of friends. Took me a while to sit and wonder, how am I going to start this video off? It's a nice day. It's in the upper 50s, close to 60. Sunshine was out, and it's good. Right now I have the door shut to my terrace because there's fire trucks. There was a fire 700 feet away from me in my area in a house. So I saw the fire trucks literally passing across where the yard is on that side. Anyway, I don't hear them now, but I've heard them throughout the day. Anyway, I have a lot of friends, personal friends. Most of us, some of us are Disney fans. Most of us don't get it. Some of them don't want to get it. Some of them hate it. But I do have a certain amount of Disney friends. They do have, a few of them are pass holders. However, I don't talk to my friends all the time. I mean, a lot of them are not on social media. They're not on Facebook or anything. So, things like that. Sometimes I'll occasionally email, or I'll call them, or I'll text them, say, hey, I'm thinking of you. Okay. Heard from a friend that I haven't heard from in a while. And I get a text message, hey Mo, how you doing? I said, yay, long time no see. Where the hell have you been? Things like that. I'm working, blah, blah, blah. I'm busy. Holidays are coming up. Just wanted to check in. I said, well, thank you so much. Hope all is well. She knew I had a birthday. She knew Joe had a birthday. His birthday just passed the other day, November 8th. And it was quiet. We just spent a quiet evening, and that was it. She says, by the way, I'm going to be mailing something out. She said, I want to make sure I have your address. She said, that's why I'm writing you. Okay, fine. Gave her my new address, location. I said, what's up, kiddo? I says, send Christmas cards. She says, yeah, absolutely. She says, but expect something in the mail. She says, give it about a week and a half. I said, what are you doing? She says, no, nothing. I says, anything happening? She says, no. She says, I went to Disney World. I says, yeah. I says, no, Cass, you still go. She says, yeah. She says, she gave me her intake on it. She gave me her review on it. I will tell you, she's not thrilled with it either. Just saying. A lot of my closest friends that know me from childhood, we all grew up together, all in the same neighborhood, all neighborhood people. Most of them act the same way I do because we all come from the same place. She says, Mo, forget it. I says, oh, okay. And she's an annual pass holder. She says, I haven't been down there in like 3 years. She said, so I decided to take a trip down there. She says, anyway, I got to get going. She says, I'm in the middle of doing something else. She said, just wanted to let you know and get your address. I said, yeah, that's fine. That's cool. She says, when you get what it is I'm sending you in the mail, she said, I'm going to give you a note. You're going to call me, and I'm going to explain it to you. I said, okay. I said, what did you do? Just like that. She says, it's none of your business yet, she said, till you get what you're getting. I said, okay. All right. A week goes by. Fast forward to yesterday. I said, wow, okay. I get this big box. Box is an Amazon box. It's an Amazon box. I says, oh, maybe she ordered me something from Amazon. But box is Amazon, but it's, you know, what is in the box has got nothing to do with Amazon. Inside, cracked it open. My husband's standing here with me. Inside, cracked it open. Blue, beautiful blue tissue paper. This is some gorgeous tissue paper. Remove the tissue paper. I almost passed out. Okay. Here's the note. When you get this, and if you didn't fall on the floor, call me. Within 5 minutes, Joe, my husband, says, you got to call. I said, yeah, I'm going to call. I picked up the phone. Her answering machine comes on because she was working. She's not at her desk. I says, oh, you got to be kidding me. Come on. I left her a message. I says, I opened the box and I'm still standing. So you need to explain yourself. 10 minutes later, she calls me. She says, good. She says, she says, do you still sell stuff on eBay? I said, I haven't sold stuff in years, which is true. My husband and myself, we are eBay sellers. We haven't sold anything on eBay. It's been years. eBay's a little bit changed too, but she says, well, you know how I am about it. I said, yeah. She says, no, not for nothing, Mo. I catch your YouTube videos. She says, by the way, she says, you are a trip. You always were. I said, I'm glad. She says, I subscribed. I said, good for you. So she says, what do you think? I said, well, this is why I'm asking. Why? That's the question I had. Why? And I says, and if you answer the question why, then I'm going to have another question called how. She says, listen, I was down there for the 50th anniversary celebration. She said it was a madhouse just for the park. She said, my husband and I, she says, we went to MGM. She still calls it MGM. She says, we went to MGM. I said, you mean Hollywood? She says, yeah, whatever. Like I said, MGM. She's got that attitude. That's why I love her. She says, after we did what we did at the Magic Kingdom, she said it was a madhouse. She says, the rides were open. She gave me a breakdown of her experience, and she didn't care for it. She says the store, the Emporium, was a madhouse. I said, I know. I said, by the way, I said, I got a cup. I said, I got the 50th anniversary cup. And I'm telling her now everything that I got, which was from my husband's friend. You already know that story. So she says, yeah. She says, oh, good for you. She says, yeah. She says, I didn't even get one of those. She says, forget it. She said, forget it. She said, people were fighting on the floor for it. She says, Maureen, she says, I got videos. She says, I got to send them to you. You're going to have a good laugh. I said, no, thank you. I've seen videos. I says, but how? She says, well, we were at the Magic Kingdom. She said, we were there for the celebration. She said, my husband went in. She said, we went in together. She says, but, she says, you know me. She says, when I want something, she says, he goes one way, I go the other. We both pay separate, you know. She has a whole thing of how, I'm sure everybody else knows how to do this. All right. Do I recommend it? No, but all right. I judge to a certain extent on this. But she had an answer for me. And I can't really argue on that. And I said, well, yeah, kiddo, you made a good choice. She said, yeah, smart ass. She says, he went one way, I went another. I didn't see him, she said, for about 20 minutes. She said, first of all, she said, when she went in the store, she said, you really couldn't get out of the store. She says, unless you like kept walking down the, you know, down the other end. She said, but I wanted to get out the same way I went in. She bought 2 items. They both come out of the store. This is what was told to me. They both come out of the store. They each have a bag. She says, you guys, he says, yeah, you got, yeah, fine. She says, went to you know, do our thing. She said, we stayed maybe about 2 hours. She said, then we went to Hollywood, MGM. And she says, we left from there. She said, we didn't go to Epcot. We didn't go to Disney Springs. We didn't do none of that crap. She said, we went back to our room. She says, we cut it for that day. Okay, so see, I'm getting a true breakdown of, you know, without all the fluff and the, you know, this is somebody that's close to me. This is somebody that I know. So she's going to tell me, you know, we talk like it is. This is the way we've always done. She says, I'm not going to lie to you. She said, you know, I have an eBay. She says, you have an eBay. I said, yeah, but I haven't sold in years. She says, I know. She says, but she says, I still do. I says, it's funny. I said, because I don't even know your eBay handle. I think I forgot. I mean, I know she was on, but I don't know. She says, well, she says, I'll tell you. I said, no, don't even bother. I says, what do you, I ain't buying nothing from you. She started laughing. That's how we talk. She says, I'm not going to lie to you. She says, I had the 2 of them. She says, one of them was going to go up on eBay. She says, you know me, Mo. I don't lie. I said, no, you know. I says, but not for nothing. I said, you see the situation. I said, you see the crap that's happening? She says, yeah. She says, but you know, we're not that extreme. We're not that extra when we do. I says, no, I can't argue with her on that. The price would have been up, but it would have never been. Okay. I says, she says, you know, don't, I said, I'm not judging you. I don't judge. I said, but you know, now that we're going to mention it, you know how I feel about the situation. She says, I know, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. She said, I spoke to, you know, so-and-so, my husband. She doesn't want me to mention her names, by the way, or her husband's name. Totally understandable. Okay, with respect, but they are personal friends. She says, spoke to my husband. She says, did you catch Mo's videos? She says, of course I catch. She said, I'm a subscriber. I know it. She says, she'll never change, Maureen. Mo's the way she is. She'll never change, which is true. The way you see me, I told you, what you see is what you get. That's the truth. So the thing is, they had a discussion. She says, you know, he says, should we think about a price? You know, put this up. She says, yeah, well, you know, she's up. Keep him on. She says, he says, yeah, no, I know that. He says, I'm going to mention, and this was his idea. He says, I'm going to mention something crazy to you. He says, the reason why I'm asking you, did you see Mo's videos, is because you understand what she's saying about things, right? She says, yeah, I do. She says, I think I know what you're going to say. It's not that they need the money. Both got very good jobs. They both got very good careers. They're good. Annual pass holders, they're good. So it's not that they needed to do it. They both decided to gift me what was going to go on eBay. I says, and how did you come to that? She says, well, you, meaning me, she says, you had a big impact on this final decision. She says, and you know, she says, I'm going to be honest with you, Mo. She says, maybe guilt may have set in, she says, with me. She says, I don't know. She says, you know me for years. You know how I am. She says, you know, if I want to do something, she says, I'll just do it. I said, well, this is why we get along so well, because it's the same with me. If I don't like something, I said, I'm going to tell you. I said, but you see the prices of what's going on. She says, yeah, no, I know that. She says, but I wasn't going to be that extreme and extra. I says, I know that, I got to admit, she's kind of reasonable. All right. But like I said, I haven't been on the eBay thing, with that in a long time. So, she got me what she got me. We had a great conversation. We got to see each other. We were hoping to get together sometime, maybe before the holiday, maybe after the holiday. I have no idea. I said it would be cute. I says, if the two of us show up with the same item, I said, we got to get a picture together. She says, I was thinking of it, Mo. I was thinking of it. So we could be twins. But I thanked her for it. I love her. I love her husband. I always did. We all grew up together. I says, I cannot believe. She says, listen, call this, she says, is like an act of kindness, a good faith. She says, doing something good for a friend. She says, you were the only one, she says, that I would have thought about to do this. She says, and thank you to the husband. She said, my husband, she says, because, she says, the thought crossed my mind. She says, but when he pointed it out and we really got to discuss it, she says, that's when it really kind of kicked in. She says, that's when the guilt. She says, I'm admitting it to you. She says, I could make money, but guilt, but people that I know that it's very like a hardship thing to where you want something so bad, but then you can't get to it. She says, I get it. I get it. She says, and I didn't tell you that I was going. I says, well, we don't talk all the time. This is why, I don't know if she went down there, I didn't know. So she said, no, it was just like, it was planned, she says, but kind of like a plan on a whim. She said, but it was planned. I says, well, I had my trip in December. I said, I canceled. So then we got into that conversation. And like I said, she gave me her full, straight out view. Certain words I can't repeat on here, but I guess you get the idea. So, lo and behold, took a friend to do something that was so great, Act of kindness, man. Awesome. I present to you, because of my friend that did the right thing. And she's probably going to go, oh, God, she's going to mention it again. You did the right thing, kid. I present to you, and I never thought I would have this in my hand, the Loungefly 50th anniversary backpack. Here it is. And it is the all over print. Placement, she says, I didn't give a crap. This is how we talk. I don't give a crap about placement. She said, I just grabbed one and that was it. She said, I ain't got time to look. She said, people were grabbing them off the shelves. I know. We know. We all know as fans. We all know. So, this is it. I cannot believe I am sitting here with this in my hand. This is like crazy. This is like very wild, and this is this has got to be the grail of 2021. This has got to be it. I don't think it gets any better than this. Not even the new snack backpack that they have. If they released it, I would have bought it, but they didn't release that yet. The iridescent went on sale. It went on sale. It was gone. It was there. It was gone. It was there. It was gone. Who's got time to play games? So, this is it. It has side pockets. Let's do this. And she says to me, she said, by the way, she said, I'm not into ears, so I didn't know to get ears. She says, but she says, I would have sold it as a better. Doesn't matter to me. She didn't get the ears. And I said, you know what? I'm not really an ears person anymore. I would rather buy a homemade set of ears from Etsy or a small business. That's me. Than to pay $40 for their set of ears. Just saying. So, the bag originally sells for $75, folks. And they're charging, I had the offer, some guy offered, I think I told you, $800. And I told him where to go, literally. So, $800 for this? I don't think so. It's a $75 bag, folks. I am very ecstatic to have it. Look at the detail on it. The gold is awesome. The gold hardware is awesome. The plaque is awesome. Up here is cute because I have the Mickey and Minnie together. And I think that's the only time I really see them on here. Maybe they're on the back. Yeah. You know, I mean, no two bags of the print are going to be alike. We know that. I don't even have them on the front together. And you know what? I want to know, like, most, and we were discussing it. I says, why are most of the characters upside down? I said, every bag that I've looked at, the characters are upside down. She says, how the hell do I know? That's how she talks. What do I care? I know. I get you, kiddo. But it is in my possession. 2 side pockets, front pocket. For the place for the ears, which I've never owned a bag that you can actually store the pair of the ears. I've never owned the bag, but it has the front pocket where you store the ears. Me, maybe I'll put my wallet or my makeup bag or something like that. It's deep. It goes all the way down too. Which I didn't know because I've never owned something like that. So that's cool to have like an extra pocket. The detail on the inside, as you can see, it looks great. Looks great. All hardware works. And then, you know, of course, the back. I mean, I don't know if they just packed this bag even worse now than ever before that they've ever packed a Loungefly. I wish they would pack potato chips the way Loungefly packs their bags. I've always said that. But I'm not even going to open that. So my husband says to me, he says, are you going to use it? I says, you know what? I'm going to consider this a personal Christmas present from my friend. That's the way I'm going to keep it. So I am going to, you know, rewrap it in the tissue paper. She gave me beautiful blue tissue. Look at that. Beautiful blue tissue paper. And I'm going to rewrap it. I think I'm going to keep the same box. And I was just going to put it back in the box. I'm going to give it to myself for Christmas from my friends. And I thank you very much for this. This was wild. This is the bottom of the bag. And it is flawless. It is not a thing wrong with it. Placement is great. I mean, beggars cannot be choosers. You ever hear that saying? Never look a gift horse in the mouth. That's another saying. Just, you know, just going with it. It is awesome. What a beautiful, beautiful bag to own. I always like this bag better than that other Castle bag. I don't care for that Castle bag. I've seen that in person. Another friend of mine has that bag. I don't care for that bag. This is the bag right here. Beautiful. And I thank my friends for that. They did the right choice. I think so. I'll be honest with you. Would I be able to do something like this? Maybe. Maybe. We never discussed the price of what she would have sold for it. What she was going to sell it for. That's none of my business. Do I judge people like this? I'm not going to lie. I would have said to her, oh, son of a so-and-so, look what she's got up there. You think she would have asked me if I wanted? I would have bought it off of her. I would have probably did that. And I'm letting you know, I'm being honest. But she gave it to me. It's here. So anyhow, I just wanted to come on. My review is the bag is great. Watch now, Shop Disney put this on. I'm waiting for them to just throw it up there. I really am. They should put the red holiday snack bag up there too. They haven't done that either. The iridescent bag, like I said, has been up, down, up, off, on, off, on, off. So people have been going wacky about 3 in the morning. Me and my friend discussed that too. She said, I don't even want that one. She says, I says, yeah, but if you could get it on Shop Disney though, you would sell that one. She says, maybe I would. I says, well, that's your thing to do. You know, totally up to the person. Is it wrong? For me, it would be. For me, it would be. And I'm just being honest. Again, being honest. Vaccinations here in New York City. Children are now able to get vaccinated. I was very surprised. I saw it on the news. There are a lot of parents that are backing this up, that are taking their children to get vaccinated. I think that is wonderful. I think it is wonderful. Good. God bless you. God bless you. You're all doing the right thing. I think you're all I mean, if I had a child, absolutely, that kid would have been up there. Absolutely. Definitely. What else? I think that's really it. Oh, I went to the thyroid doctor. I don't know if I told you people this. Went to the thyroid doctor. My thyroid doctor is funny lately. Being that I haven't seen him in like a year and a half. Doing all right otherwise, but my doctor that did everything in his office, all the sonograms, all the testing, he's done a biopsy on me in the past, right in the office. I'm grateful for that because I don't have to go to 14 other places. However, he just has a new regime going. He reopened his office. He redid everything in his office. All the machines that were in his office are now out of his office. He literally does not do any of that anymore. He just handles the visits and blood work. So I did have my blood taken from him. I said, what? He says, yeah. He says, well, I'm not doing that anymore. He says, I'm going to give you the paperwork. You go on your time. There's no rush. He says, you go for your sonogram. He says, and then they'll send me the results. He says, and then we'll work from there if you do need a biopsy. He says, I don't think you'll need one, but let's just see what happens. I was a little disappointed in that visit. I'm not going to lie to you. So, but I like when I go one place and everything is within that one place and I don't have to do it. And I trust the person that I'm with to do those things. So that was a little disappointing on that visit, but he is back, and I don't go back to him now for a year. I had blood work, so we always had it that if I didn't hear nothing from him, my pills stay the same. So apparently that was last week, so that blood work should be back. And I guess everything stayed the same, unless I get a call from him. And then he'll switch my dosage. But so far, everything has been on the level. Other than that, my back was killing me last week. Killing me. Right now, it's not too bad, but I had 2 Advil, so hopefully that'll subside a little bit. Had a hot shower, and the way I am is the way I am. But look what I got! Now I got this from my friend. From my husband's friend, I got the Starbucks cup and the Magic Band. You saw those. That just about concludes my 50th anniversary, gifting. Awesome. And there are still nice people in this world. So I says, and I told her joking around, I said, if I brought a little bit of guilt into your life, I did my job. So I said, and again, you did the right thing, kid. I love you for it. You did the right thing. So I'm sure she'll be watching this. But again, no names mentioned. However, I did make a purchase of a pre-sale of a Loungefly bag from Hot Topic. And that is the Disney Loungefly Mickey and Minnie holiday bag. I think that bag is adorable. That's an adorable little holiday bag. I like that better than the Disney snack bag if they release it to us. I mean, I still have Disney Visa reward points hanging in the balance. So I could still, if I wanted to do the iridescent bag, I'm just waiting. They haven't released anything that I like. Anything. And they have those gold ornaments. And they have the partner statue with the 50 on it. What did they do? Spray paint these things overnight? Here you go. Here's for the 50th. I don't like what they're doing. And I'm not going to like it. And I'm never going to like it, what they're doing with their merchandise. No. And then this little game of the 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, let's put up 2 things and watch everybody go crazy for it. And then let's take it down 5 minutes later, It's a sick, sad thing. Don't even give me the excuse about the Pacific Ocean and the barges and the boats. I know that. But you know what? This was planned. This was being planned for a long time. They should have had their act together. That is no excuse. No excuse. By the way, one more thing before I go, because I'm going into 30 minutes on this. Sheesh. From WDWNT, Walt Disney World News Today just had an article that the portions of the food in Disney World will be cut down. And that is to save on Disney's budget. The article is up there on WDWNT, Walt Disney World News Today. They just posted that video. They just posted that article about less than an hour ago. Go on there and check that out. I'm saying to myself, here goes for the free dining plan. We're going to be out for the dining plan because they're losing their money. Here they go again, crying the blues. They're crying the blues about now they're losing money on food. So I guess the dining plans are going to go out the window because they got to make back their money. But yet, you're going to pay more for the meals, but it's going to be smaller portions. So everybody's going to be on a Disney diet? Is this the new Disney diet? Is this the new phase now? This is ridiculous, people. How much more are you going to put up with? Literally. Think about it. Come on. All right, people. 44 more days until Christmas. Yes, 44 more days. So, as you see in the background, I said I got my tree. It's only partially decorated, but the lights work and everything. I have my terrace outside a little bit decorated. I'm going to post a picture of that on my Instagram page. And that's really it. Nothing else much is happening. Paparazzi jewelry right now we're doing low because I'm, doing other things right now in the holidays, and I don't want to be involved, stuck waiting for mail in the mail system, waiting for more packages. Although this package, and that was another thing. She says, I could have sent it to you for Christmas, but I really didn't want this lost in the mail. She says, this is why I wanted it out as fast as possible. I said, that's fine with me. That is fine with me. All right. Anyway, God bless you all. Happy Thursday. If you go out, please be safe. Please wear your mask. It is more important. It is still important, people. Don't let your guard down. We're not there yet. We're not at that point yet. Please. And thank you so much for everybody who's getting their children vaccinated. I think that is wonderful. Here in New York, I was shocked at the amount of people on the news that is standing in line with their children. God bless you for that, really. Got some smart people here in New York. Yes. Okay. Have a wonderful Thursday. If anything else pops up, I'll come back on. But I hope you enjoyed my little review and my little story of my 2021 Holy Grail. This is it. This is it for me. It doesn't get any better than this. I don't think it could. Maybe. I guess I'm going to have to buy them an expensive bottle of booze or something. You got booze coming up. Okay. Love to all. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye.